Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations, or it should be. We'll see what happens. You never know. We're going to use the Halloween Oracle deck. It is very tiny. I got it off TikTok last year, the year before. I love it. There is a fuller version. I think this one was like 35 and the fuller version's like 45, 50. But it is in TikTok shop. The picture on the box reminds me of Scooby-Doo. Like the old original Scooby-Doo. Okay. They don't want to fall out. Now they want to fall out. We got 3 on the table. Oh my God, look what fell out. Okay, for a second there, I thought that card said Republican. I mean, I know what the cards say. I've used this deck more than a couple times, but for a second I thought it said Republican. I was like, how did that get in there? Is God fucking with me? What is that? Oh. I got 4 on the table, 5 on the table. Okay, we're going to do 2 more shuffles here. 2 more shuffles. Can I just say, I get so I saw it again this morning because I was watching a reading. Someone that I'd never watched before. He was pretty good. But I get frustrated with readers when they, ask God to give them a card and they get like 3 cards and then they get mad. Well, I only asked for 1. Okay. I'm just going to say this. If you ask for a card and God gives you 3, and I've said this before, I said this a long time ago when I first started. If you ask for a card and God gives you 3, you take the 3. Those are the 3 cards you're meant to have. You read those 3 cards. You don't put 2 away. You don't put all 3 back and ask for another. You use those 3 cards. However, you can also set the intention. You are the reader. You are the one that is in tune and in flow with creation. So here's the deal. You can set the intention. You can say, I'm going to shuffle twice, and whatever falls out, I take. I'm going to shuffle once. Whatever falls out, I'm going to take. My thing is, when I'm doing a reading and I get like 5 to 7 cards, I'll say, okay, I'm going to do 2 more shuffles. And I take whatever falls out, and I personally always take bottom of the deck. I've done that since the very beginning. That's my thing. That's it. Bam. Those are the cards. Like, I set the intention. I told him I'm doing 2 more shuffles. Give me what you got. Put it on the table. That's it. I don't understand the readers that like ask for cards and then don't want I don't get it. Okay, 1 more shuffle. I don't get it. Because he asked for a card and he got 2 and he acted like that was some kind of like trial and tribulation. Like, sir, it's 1 extra card. It's going to take you like 2 to 5 minutes to say what that card is. Seriously. People drive me nuts. And I can't even say it about a specific reader technically because I see it all the time. I just see it all the time. And I'm of the opinion that I'm lucky to do what I do. I'm lucky to have intuitiveness and psychic ability and see things and feel things and hear things. That's a gift from God, in my opinion. So when God gives me the cards, I read those fucking cards. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm lucky to be able to do what I do. And that's how I look at it. So I don't understand other readers that act like they're prima donnas and they're like, get another job. If you don't like it, get another job. We got the Witch for Witchy Wednesday. We got repetition. Yeah, because Witchy Wednesday is every Wednesday. We got we got resurrection. We got healing. We're going to talk about those two cards in a second. We got focus. Okay, maybe all these cards. And the bottom of the deck, haunting. There's some kind of focus with these cards. Resurrection, healing. There's some kind of focus. Resurrection, healing, focus, haunting. I feel like somebody's coming out of a cycle. They've been healing themselves from something, and they're finally like seeing the light, like they're finally coming out of it, finally working out of that shadow phase. And I watched a different reading this morning, not the one about the reader that I was just talking about, but I watched another reading this morning, and she said something that you should always have in the back of your mind, and you should never lose sight of it, because you are who you are, but don't ever dim your light for someone else. So whatever the situation may be, whoever is involved, whoever's not involved, don't ever be someone who you're not. If you're a happy person, be a happy person. If you have melancholy, be melancholic. It does, like, I'm just saying, like, someone coming out of a healing phase and starting to grow and expand and evolve due to that healing phase, don't dim your light for someone else. Like, just be who you are. And continue to focus on yourself. Like, I say this all the time. There's no such thing as healed. You're always healing. So even though it might feel like someone's coming out of a healing cycle, I mean, you're always healing. But when we say coming out of a healing cycle, what we really mean is you're getting over something. A person, a thing, whatever. You're getting over something. Whatever you're getting over and you're coming out of it, just remember to keep the focus on yourself. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember, again, to be who you are. And again, don't let people dim your light. And don't let people feast off of it either. You guys know how I feel about that. If you follow, if you subscribe, like, I cut the cord every day. I have a whole slew list of people that I cut the cord from. And most of them are past people that I don't have anything to do with. I just want to make sure, like, they're not in my energy. And there's a few from today. Like, there's a few that are out there that I see every day that are on that list. I don't want them in my energy. Let them go find their own energy. Let them go find their own light. You don't get to live off of my light. My light is mine, just like yours is yours, you know? Even though we get over things, right, and we are healing from things, things will continue to haunt you from your past. And that's okay. I've talked about this before. I haven't talked about this in a while, so I think this is a good opportunity to restate this. It's okay to have memories. It's okay to think about that person that shat on you. It's okay to relive something and think about it and maybe have an epiphany moment, right? That's growth. That's healing. What I'm saying is if you feel like a person or a situation is haunting you, even after you've started to heal from it and you're healing from it, and maybe you're finally ready to move on for it, but you still think of that person, that's okay. Just don't live there. Remember to think of other things. Remember to think of the people that treat you well, that love you. Okay? It's okay to think about the past. People will tell you all the time, like, oh, don't do that. Don't think about it. If you think about them, then they're gonna appear, like they're gonna magically appear. Just an example. The gentleman that I was with for about 5 months in 2023 after my divorce, who I broke up with, and he swung back around this February thinking that he could put me into some type of situationship, friends with benefits, something like that. And after 2 months, he's like, oh, I'm done trying with you. I'm like, I didn't realize there was anything to try for. But anyway, the year and a half that we were apart, that I didn't talk to him, from 2023, July 2023 to February of 2025, the year and a half-ish that we did not talk, I thought about him often. Good stuff, bad stuff, you know. I thought about his girlfriend. He has a girlfriend, you know. Like, I hoped that he was happy, you know. And, you know, maybe I put that energy out there and that's why he swung back around. I mean, I hope he learned his lesson. You don't swing back around on somebody when you're in a relationship. But I don't feel bad about thinking about him. When I thought about him, 99.9% of the time, it was positive. It was me hoping he's happy, on his journey, healthy, moving along through life. And that's how it should be, you know, because healing people, when they get to a certain stage in their healing, yeah, you might be angry at first when people treat you like shit. And you might even like, I'm going to get revenge. God is going to send you karma. But at the end of the day, healing people recognize, like, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I want to live my life and do what I want to do and be who I want to be. And I can only really wish that for anybody else. Like, at the end of the day, I can't hold a grudge. I can't be mad, you know? Like, I had to let that go. So, like, there was never really any bad feeling that I had for him, you know? And when he got into his relationship with his girlfriend, he posted pictures on his Facebook, and we're not friends on there, but I went back and I looked probably, like, I don't know, a couple months after I broke up with him, and they looked really happy. You know, she's a beautiful woman, he's a cute guy. Like, they looked really happy together. Like, I was excited. I was like, okay, like, you know, I was in that place mentally where I could say, okay, well, maybe that's how it was supposed to be. That's who he's supposed to be with. The illusion was ruined, however, when he swung back around in February and said that he was still with her, but he was unhappy. I don't understand people. Like, if you're unhappy, move on. Heal yourself and move on. But anyway, my whole point is, it's okay to think about past people. And hopefully, at some point, you think about them in a better light and you can wish them well, you know? Because that's what you should want for yourself. Okay? People that are abusive, that kind of thing, obviously, I would never tell you to excuse that. But in a general sense, you should always wish past people well. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope the messages resonate for you. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a great hump day, witchy Wednesday, whatever the hell day it is, whatever you want to call it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.